Obito from Naruto going up against the Jujutsu Kaisen verse. For me,
Oh, Obito soloing shit? Is Obito soloing shit?
I think that if we're talking about Obito having the Kamui and being able to phase, giving him that great
Nah, bro, cause like, listen, bro, Gojo. Like, come on, bro, Gojo, bro.
when you're talking about domain expansion, him going up against even, you know, a simple domain, are we giving Obito that?
I mean, I think domain expansion is Madara would probably, bro. I think domain expansion was inspired by Naruto, cause Obito and Obito made like a domain expansion, remember, in the fourth Great Ninja War, and he was going against Kakashi.
Like that.
I think to make it fair, yeah.
Does Obito have Amaterasu?
He doesn't have Matarasu.
Sasuke and Itachi have Amaterasu. Obito has the Kamui.
He's gonna have an ability similar to what we were seeing Gojo with Limitless, right? But the thing is, you know, he's gonna be using Kamui, so attacks are literally just gonna be phasing through him. So I think it also goes the same way for JJK characters. Like, they're not really gonna be connecting a lot of their attacks. But that's why I was focusing on domain expansion, because that would have to be the main thing.
Obito would just like Kamui,
Like Rock, maybe, I don't know.
away from the domain
Something that hasn't been
expansion,
done in the
that wouldn't
album.
be a problem for him.
But walk out of Infinite Void?
I mean, yeah, why not?
Hell no.
He could probably Kamui himself out of like most domains, but not Infinite Void, just because when you're in it, you're automatically, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but like in the novels, he gets like everyone with a Mangekyo can like eat an infinite amount of information being shoved in their heads.
Does Obito have any kind of attack that can reach Gojo and his infinity?
Not like inherently, but like eventually Gojo's gonna like notice that he can't hit Obito, and he's just gonna start ripping through domain expansions and like burn his brain out.
I don't think so, because he wouldn't be in danger. Sukuna was using domain himself, so he had to counter. Obito doesn't really have anything to push Gojo that far.
The only ones that I think would be able to stand a chance against Obito would be Sukuna and Gojo, but even then with their limited abilities, Obito can still outsmart them with his genjutsus, and he's also able to use his Kamui dimension to get out of sticky situations.
Hole looks like it's done.
Obito is a reach, but
Looks like Obito won.
damn, that was close. I think Madara in his best form, bro. Yes, come on, bro.
Very, very close though. So we're gonna be moving on to the third
Because
round.
Madara basically soloed the whole Naruto verse.
You're seeing Mob from Mob Psycho going up against the My Hero verse.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm just gonna say, I don't know if y'all remember, but
Oh, he might.
Mob shattered a dimension.
Against Mogami. I know there's some My Hero fans out there that may say, well, Star and Stripe can do X, Y, and Z. But for me, I'm just gonna say right now, I completely agree with you. I think Mob is wiping. Personally, I think Mob solos the verse.
Yeah, Mob does.
I mean, do
Mob
we
does.
assume he's automatically 100%?
The chart says all Prime. That's why I'm speaking this recklessly.
Okay.
Prime Mob was whole parallel dimension against Mogami was, you know, shattering that.
Yeah, that's Prime Mob. That was Prime Mob. He slammed.
I will take MHA.
Yeah,
MHA side.
Prime Mob, bro, from Mob Psycho is soloing My Hero.
Mob doesn't have crazy stamina. Like, we see him get tired a lot of times in the series.
Question mark % mob is low diffing MHA.
Infinite percent Mob. You said Mob doesn't have.
He gets that powerful, yeah, he does.
a lot of endurance, but when
That's why I said like I like Mob Psycho more than One Punch Man.
he reaches that percent, it doesn't matter. Like he has like infinite stamina.
I guess you can make that point that he's always stays in that mode, but I think the My Hero verse like is faster. Honestly.
So who are you banking on now? Are you banking on Star and Stripe or is it maybe Eri? Because I can see people saying if Eri gets in close, might be a little scary. But overall, I think personally, Mob in that mode, I'm not.
But in the anime, Eri is still a little kid. She's not grown yet.
Worried about All Might. I'm not really
If
worried
it's about the
All
manga,
For
then
One.
sure.
Mob soloed Suzuki, and he's kind of the equivalent of All For One, if you really think about it.
Yeah, that's actually true. Holy shit.
Everyone.
I don't think
it's
he's
not
good.
close.
What's his best speed feat? What is his best speed feat though?
Okay, you're talking about speed feats, but like, bro, Mob is not letting them anywhere near him.
I think first of all they're just faster, and then second of all, like there's too much hacks to deal with. For example, Shigaraki, just anything he touches, just the ground. You touch the ground, boom, you're gone.
Yeah.
Every quirk, obviously, there's a lot of like warpers that could just warp him away. There's 13 that could just put him in a black hole. There's Eraserhead could suppress Mob's power.
Yeah, Mob's just gonna
Lose
be
to.
flying everywhere, so Shiggy's not gonna get close to him.
No, but the Shiki doesn't need to get close to him. Shiki just stands on the ground. Like I don't
Yeah,
know
and
if like
he's not
everyone's
gonna be
talking.
touching the ground.
Why not?
He's gonna be in the air.
Now you're assuming that Mob knows everybody's powers.
Well, yeah.
I mean, why would you assume that?
I think that Mob in triple question mark percentage, I think it's going to be tough for people to get into close range. Do you guys think that Mob destroying a dimension would not be catastrophic for the My Hero verse?
I think in a 1v1 he would beat anybody just by pure strength, but like pitching the whole verse against him, unless he does like that repeatedly, like bang bang bang, it's like you're asking.
The whole verse is kind of crazy, yeah, because there's some strong people in My Hero, but he can definitely beat everybody, but individually. But
Goku to use Spirit Bomb like 10 times in a row.
Yeah, let's run the poll. My Hero takes that for sure. All right, so for the last round for this chart, Genos from One Punch Man going up against Chainsaw Man verse. Well, I'm worried about Makima just a little bit. The Chainsaw Man verse has a couple of weird powers in there. Even the Angel Devil, we have to look at the hacks and say, can Genos really bypass all these hacks from Chainsaw Man?
Chainsaw Man characters have too much hacks. Like,
That's-
in terms
yeah,
of
yes.
abilities. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I don't understand what this question is. Makima could. I feel like she could beat him, bro.
I mean, like,
they-
all of them in prime states, yeah, no, Genos is not winning.
Makima's not much of a combat fighter, bro. She just has really good powers.
yeah, they have some insane abilities.
All right, so yeah, Chainsaw Man wins. Let's move on to the second chart. We have Beerus from Dragon Ball Super going up against the whole Fire Force verse.
What? That's a dumb question. Of course he could be all of them.
Based on what I've been hearing from the Fire Force fans out there, Shinra Banchama should be enough. I don't know if that's blasphemous or not.
I think he is enough, but he is the only one.
No, I think Arthur alone.
No.
Yeah, I think no. Arthur,
What am I missing in Fire Force? I haven't watched the third season.
100%. Arthur's already planetary.
He's planetary.
Beerus is not like universal.
Yeah, Beerus is damn near universal.
Come on.
Beerus does have destruction energy. He can destroy planets with ease and stuff
Just
as well.
But that's the highest that he's been shown
No,
to have.
no,
Yes.
he's just clashing with Goku, and that's his in Battle of God where he's not even using his full power. Just clashing the shockwaves was threatening to destroy the entire universe.
Wasn't that
It's
both his and Goku's though?
the shockwaves?
It
Yeah,
was
I know
both
you.
of them combined. Yeah, not just
No, it's-
Beerus.
Yeah, but Goku, Beerus is significantly stronger than that Goku. I think that Fire Force still wins just because of Shinra.
Isn't the Soul Eater verse like canon with Fire Force?
Yeah.
And wasn't and wasn't Shino Banchama
Wait,
Eater
what?
verse?
Stronger than that Goku. I think that Fire Force still wins just because of Shinra.
Isn't the Soul Eater verse like canon with Fire Force?
Yeah.
And wasn't and wasn't Shino Banchama stated to be like relative to death? If you want to count that.
Not relative. He created the concept
Oh yeah,
of death.
he created, my bad.
So I have a question because
Holy shit, Fire Force is that fire? Damn. I like being called pretty. What are you quoting? Damn, bro. I mean, Soul Eater is the same verse as Fire Force? That's kind of retarded.
the power of Hakai, right? Is that erasing you from existence or is that
Yeah.
just killing?
That's erasing you from existence.
It's erasing you from
Show no
existence.
longer
Okay.
exists.
Shinra, if we're saying Shinra
Put on
is
myself.
over the concept of death, well, it's like Beerus can erase you from existence, which is
Yeah,
even.
he'll still erase you. I think if Beerus manages to land a Hakai, he'll win. But Shinra's just too fast, too strong, way more hacks.
This is a decent amount for Beerus too, though. Okay, we got Natsu going up against My Hero. For me, this is a stomp.
My
Is
hero unironically has no firepower against Natsu. Natsu
Yeah.
sees Endeavor's whole family's dinner.
Endeavor's whole family's dinner. All right, yep. So Natsu stomps the My Hero verse. That one's quick. So next round, we have Saitama going up against the entire Naruto verse. Listen, all I'm gonna say is Saitama did sneeze away Jupiter. We have to put that into perspective. But if Kaguya is able to shift the dimension somehow, somewhere, some way, maybe they can do something. It's a tough conversation to have when you're talking about Saitama growing exponentially and doing feats like that.
I don't think they would run.
Yeah,
from
Saitama wins.
because Saitama's quite like the leisurely character. Like he will like actively take the strongest punches from the people he's fighting. So what does he do when Naruto punches him and turns him into a frog?
I saw somebody in chat brought up Pain could possibly remove his soul. How are we feeling about that?
Either Pain takes his soul, or Pain gets punched and his soul exits his body.
I think if Saitama goes down and gets on land, then we're seeing people bring up Limbo clones, which happen to be like one of my favorite points. And then you have Kaguya that can switch dimensions.
I think Sasuke or Naruto is enough
Don't fuck with you. I don't know what you just said.
to take down
Ah, that's crazy.
Saitama.
Wait, what?
Both clones, which happen to be like one of my favorite points. And then you know you have Kaguya that can switch dimensions.
I think Sasuke or Naruto is enough to
Oh my god, Jesus. No, it's not, bro.
take that.
Cause Saitama is almost Goku level. Well, before Ultra Instinct, and Goku was planetary. There's not many characters that are planetary, and Sasuke and Naruto are barely planetary.
Oh, that's crazy.
Saitama.
That's crazy.
Nah, not even Goku was beyond planetary.
We have Kaguya that just spawns in dimensions using her chakra. She states that it's her chakra. An entire dimension with several stars. We saw it. Momoshiki creates a dimension. They compare it directly to Kaguya's. They take chakra to exert that. It's like, for example, it's like a Rasengan. If a Rasengan is enough power to destroy a character that can just spawn in universes, the Rasengan would basically be able to output enough as that. I don't think Saitama has shown any type of speed to
Yeah, I feel like Saitama hasn't shown much. He's strong and shit, but besides this fight, there hasn't been nothing in One Punch Man.
even come against Naruto. What's Saitama's best speed feat?
Hold on.
I want to know what Saitama's best speed feat.
Okay, he farted from Jupiter to Earth in like seconds.
He farted from Jupiter to Earth in seconds?
No, in the manga, it states that Momoshiki traveled like across the entire universe in a short span of time. It doesn't matter the scale that you're going from planet to planet, traveling an entire universe in a couple of years. Like they said that
is crazy.
Kage said that they were coming several hundred years ago. Even if it took him to travel an entire universe in several hundred years, that would be much faster than Saitama farting to another planet.
When we saw the chart of his strength and saying Saitama's strength, like, didn't it say it has no limits or something like that?
So there's a very big misconception on the chart. The chart shows that he has an entire like set of growth, right?
Ah.
I will say this with confidence. Garo, when he was fighting Saitama, is stronger than previous Saitama before he fought him. When he's fighting somebody, he's able to exponentially grow to outmatch his opponents. If his opponent destroys him immediately, he's not going to have time to outgrow them.
Yeah, this actually is a tough one.
Damn, that is a tough one. Holy shit. Damn, that's valid. Holy fuck. What's good, Packers?
Not gonna lie. Oh, man.
Naruto's
it looks like it looks like the Naruto verse 1. Honestly, I was looking forward to this round the most. So we have Meliodas going up against the entire Black Cloververse. All right, so Meliodas, he has access to all 10 commandments. Meliodas using, full counter, revenge counter. He can make clones of himself. Meliodas from a speed perspective and hacks is dangerous for the most part, but I think Black Clover, they just have like a perfect setup. If you're talking about the entire verse, right? You have your arcane magic users. You got Asta, who's gonna be the main one, really gonna be disrupting Meliodas' magic. It's really coming down to the arcane magic users for me. The Wizard King, you got Gaja from the Heart Kingdom. You have Lodopechka. You have all these people. I think it just gets very, very tough for Meliodas to fight everybody. Now, I will shoot Meliodas some bail here because we did see Meliodas fight against all the 10 commandments by himself, and he wasn't in the mode that we're talking right now, his full power mode. True. But the entire verse, I'm leaning more towards Black Clover.
I think there's a lot of hacks you can talk about. Dorothy's realm, you can talk about like Julius just putting him in a time sphere.
Meliodas is a magical character, but from what I see in most fights, all he uses his magic for is to enhance his physical capabilities. So he just coats himself in mana, as hence his forms. So I don't think like he's just gonna throw out blasts of like magic and then Asta's just gonna block and deflect it.
Me bringing up, I guess, Asta countering Meliodas' magic, I was thinking more so the 10 commandments themselves. He can turn you to stone. He can do certain things to you. I think there's a commandment where you can't even attack him, if you hate him or something. So you need Asta for that. Yeah, it looks like Black Cloververse is stomping right now.
All right, I think we can move on.
To finish out this chart, we got MUI, Master Ultra Instinct Goku, going up against the entire Bleach verse. Yeah, it's time. It's time.
Hey. Is the Bleach verse that valid? This is I think Goku's winning, but I haven't watched Bleach, so.
Some disrespect thrown everywhere. Rob, are you coming in with the can he beat Goku though mindset?
No. Listen, I learned from the Bleach community to, try to absorb everything before I go straight in. You know what I mean?
Who's Goku's biggest like threats?
Yuha, and that's about it. No, but Goku has this ability called solos, you know what I'm saying?
Let's break it down this way.
He basically does.
Is there anybody in the Bleach verse that we feel is faster than Goku?
No,
right?
I don't know. Definitely not.
So we're in agreement there. Now, Are we counting the Soul King?
Everything Soul King Yuha can also do.
He can see every single timeline, which is infinite, and just pick which one plays out. And he can set traps and all that sort of stuff in the future. And I'm not saying that alone can beat Goku, but I do think that alone would be problematic for Goku per se. And plus, considering Aizen, since he's transcendent with the whole Goku, he can just consistently get stronger the more the fight goes on. Aizen can definitely get Goku under Kyoto Suigetsu because, well, since he's transcendent, he fused with his sword technically at the end of his fight with Ichigo. So he is the sword. In order to get under Kyoto Suigetsu, you just need to look in his general direction.
Let me ask you this. In the Dragon Ball Super manga, Goku did show to have the power of the Hakai. Are we counting that?
People are saying Hakai counts.
Now I think about it, can Goku stand on the surface of the sun and survive?
Yeah.
Probably.
It's unfair how much he solos, yeah, but you've only watched Dragon Ball and you haven't watched Bleach, so saying that doesn't make sense.
Probably.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bleach characters, way more hacks. But can we talk about how fast that guy Goku is? He is so much faster than anybody in Bleach that I think that they can't even fathom him.
Goku's definitely faster, but I think the problem with that is there are certain hacks ability like Ichibe's that transcend time.
Yeah, but Goku has moved and stopped time. Just because it transcends time, so does Goku in his speed.
All right, so I guess, yeah, the Bleach verse wins. Very, very close vote.
I'm gonna be quiet for the first one.
Yeah. I think it's closer than people think, bro.
Going up against the One Piece verse. Y'all know me.
I'm worst typer today, holy. I leaked, but I saw.
So I'm not even gonna sit here and act like he going up against.
Quiet for the first one.
Yeah. We have Ishiki going up against the One Piece verse.
I think Ishiki is the strongest Otosuki. Whatever it's called, Otosuki. So he's stronger than Goku. He's stronger than Kaguya, and he's stronger than Momoshiki. I think. I'm not sure. I don't watch Boruto. This is all explained in Boruto, like later on. We're far enough into to even know, but we're not far enough into Boruto to even know this. So they're gonna explain it. It could be one-sided towards One Piece.
Y'all know me, so I'm not even gonna sit here and act.
Oh, so this guy, he's like a One Piece fanboy, so.
Like, you guys don't know my opinion. But I want to hear, because I know that Ishiki was boxing against a Barrio mode Naruto, who is obviously way up there. Everybody has looked at Naruto's feats in that mode and said, yes, this is a character I think that would do damage in a One Piece verse. And I'm not upset with that at all, actually. But when I'm thinking about soloing the verse, I'm thinking of, you know, maybe Law's Devil Fruit. I'm thinking about Blackbeard's Devil Fruit. I'm thinking about...
Bro, I've heard the name Blackbeard more than any other character in One Piece. Except Luffy.
Big moms, some crazy hockey techniques some people can see into the future.
A lot of people are saying Law and Sugar.
Okay, what I think with his dojutsu, let's say Law uses his Ope Romi. Let's say he uses his room. He can just shrink his room to where it's minuscule. Or he can shrink himself to dodge abilities too.
Law also has the Immortal Surgery.
We know that Shank's future sight is ridiculous. Like, he was looking for at least a calm minute, it looks like, into the future. But I'm with you on Ishiki shrinking his size down. But there are some One Piece characters that have pocket dimensions. Blue Nose Door Fruit. You have Mondor's Book Fruit. The Mirror Fruit as well.
How many fruits are there? How many fruits are there? Bro, I'm surprised not everybody has a fucking fruit, bro. How many? I thought there was only like 10 fruits. There's 7,000. What's up?
Brulee, right? That's a pocket dimension. There's so many crazy.
Bro, fruits sound like they're grown on trees now.
Food techniques out there that it's like Ishiki would really have to just go crazy.
What happens respectfully if Law does that one move where he takes his heart out?
Then it's over with.
Law isn't overpowered. Like, he's not all powerful. He has great hacks, but like in the series, he's not even capable to make full use of it. Like.
Okay, I think we're putting a little too much trust in Law.
Yeah.
That's
what I'm saying.
He put in work against Big Mom, but he had to jump Big Mom. And remember, Ishiki could just throw people into his dimension that is timeless, and you're just frozen in there. Also, Ishiki has moved so fast that a Sasuke, like that's in Boruto, that has seen basically every other Otsutsuki fight could not keep up with any of their movements.
Yeah, future sight would have to be the main thing. You know,
but that's like four or five people in the whole verse who have future sight confirmed anyway. Those people might see like their friend impaled with those tiny sticks that he has, or like a tiny Ishiki like punches them in the face and whatnot. Most of the verse is kind of getting popped, and any Logia, he can just kind of teleport them to another dimension. Boy, I gotta defend One Piece. Oh, that's easy. Look, not gonna hold you. All of them are like light speed, reaction speeds, and Naruto, it gets in the war before it gets to light speed, but after the war, what do they have that puts them way above light speed? Nothing. So everybody should be able to react to them. Luffy can react to Kizaru pretty handedly. A lot of the top tiers can also, and it's like what really makes Ishiki that much faster. I don't know. Gear 5 punch right to the jaw.
Oh, okay. That's One Piece got it.
One Piece. Okay.
One Piece barely got it. Holy shit.
So for the next round, we have Kakashi, and I think we should allow DMS here. Is that fair or no? Is that not
That's fair?
I think that's
Not team overkill.
I'm saying.
Just wants to make sure they're dead.
Nanika is a threat, but I feel like, yeah, that might be like the sole threat for real.
Someone said Krello can copy DMS.
Kakashi having access, to Kamui Dimension. He could throw Nen attacks into the Kamui Dimension, literally just void them out using, Kamui Shurikens in the Susanoo. Yep. All right, so Kakashi won that round. Round 3 looks like we have Escanor going up against the Dragon Ball verse. I think we just run the poll on this one personally. I think it's disrespectful.
It's the Lion Sin of Pride, man.
Crazy power system. Yeah, it's opinion like it's pretty much like the consensus best power system of any anime. Not like the strongest, but like everybody thinks it's the best in terms of like makes the most sense and everything. It's close basketball. If you don't stop.
Listen, this is disrespectful, honestly. Yeah, the poll looks like, Dragon Ball verse is destroying. All right, let's just go right into it. Aizen going up against the entire Black Clover verse, yo. I'll be honest.
I've heard Aizen is one of the best villains of anything ever, bro. Not even just anime. That's what I've heard.
I don't know what to say for this one. We have to talk about
like maybe not the strongest, but like the best. That's Bleach, yeah.
Whether we would say anti-magic can work against, Ryatsu.
Okay, I think it's fair that we just say, Ryatsu equals, what's it called, magic.
That's kind of.
The thing is, if you look at Aizen, it's over.
The threat of fate. What do we know about Lucius?
Lucius has crazy magic.
He has all the time magic along with his devil magic. A million times stronger than a Wizard King. Okay, not a million, but still. Just beating everybody, really. And he can clone himself like 100 of times.
So how do you think anybody in Black Clover would be able to combat the Hogyoku?
I mean, apart from Vanessa, they probably can.
Dream World, probably. The Dream World.
Oh yeah, in the Dream World, it probably won't happen either.
I mean, in the Dream World, didn't somebody cut through it? If you just overpower it, if you're stronger, then you can just do that. And he has like every Hado.
Asta is able to share his anti-magic with all the Black Bolt. Vanessa's cat that does the fate thing that gives him good luck is black now. So if you think anti-fate for its abilities, it would give bad luck to their opponent.
Okay.
That would nerf Aizen and his Suigetsu, since that would be his best bet.
Yeah, but the thing
And
is,
so-
like, Aizen, like, has survived the Mugetsu Ichigo. Like, he straight up tanked that shit and, like, stood up from that, so I don't think that's, like, gonna do anything against him.
But if he has the bad luck, then all his abilities would be worsened.
Yeah, looks like Aizen
is winning. Oh,
wow. I didn't know it was gonna be that convincing, considering that like I felt like the debate was very strong on both sides. But yeah, it looks like Aizen just stomped either way.
That was hard. Holy shit. Damn, that was hard.